Hello my cult. Today we will be talking about the education system. But there's a couple of things I want to get off my chest first. One, you're going to have to forgive me today. I seem to be battling a slight case of the cold. Don't worry, it hasn't fully developed into man flu just yet, but it could happen. Second of all, I want to thank each and every one of you so much for the subscriptions, the comments, the views. It is so nice having a set number of subscribers matching views on the videos. I mean, the views on the videos are higher than what the subscribers are, so don't forget to hit that subscribe button up there if you haven't already. But it's so nice because on the daily video channels I've got like 402 subscribers, but only maximum 20 to 30 people actually view the video, so it's so nice to actually have it equal, you know. And the wall of subscribers, if you like to be a part of the wall of subscribers, leave a comment below and let me know, and I'll start working on your poster, because unless you ask, or you won't go on the wall, because I don't have a lot of wall space. Oh, man flu sucks. So, education system, let's get going.
Look in my eyes, what do you see? The cult of personality.
The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
Okay, so the education system. I will be talking about the education system here in Jersey, the Channel Islands, the UK, because this is what I know, okay? So don't forget comments if you have questions, or if you want to compare to the education system you have wherever you are. You know, well, this is awesome. Also, I just want to point out that on the Cult of Info channel, I've put a little Q&A box up there. Well, as you can tell by the picture, I'm asking what topics you should think I should do for my next videos. Don't forget to go check that out and comment as well. So here in Jersey, our education system, to say it was flawed would be a serious understatement. Prime example, I'm going to be talking about our experience with my sister, Vicky, who we lost to bullying. The way they dealt with it was just totally wrong, as you know from the bullying vlog. What they should be is focusing on the bully, discovering the bully's problem and dealing with it, and so on and so forth. I don't want to go into too much detail because I said this in the bullying vlog, and like I said, any questions you have about it, leave comments. Gave a very we don't give a shit kind of attitude to it, you know what I mean? All they wanted to do was move her to another school, totally ignoring the fact that they have a bullying problem in their school. And my parents fought the education system and the school my sister was in at the time for nearly 2 years, you know, trying to get them to see that, you know, moving her away from her friends and what she knows isn't going to solve the problem. It's just going to keep it there, but you're just ignoring it. I mean, I don't understand what has happened to the education system. They've gotten so incredibly lazy. It's unbelievable. It's no longer about teaching the children rights and wrongs, preparing them for the outside world, giving them an education to make them smart enough to get the best job that they could possibly get. You know, it's all about the gotta go to work. Alright, we're gonna learn this, get on with it. You know, it's stupid, and any issues the kids have, any problems the kids have, they don't want to deal with it at all. They want to push it away. We don't get paid for this, why should we care? Yeah, because that's the correct attitude to have as a person who is teaching these people, these children, life, you know, as they grow up because their teachers were like, we don't give a shit, they're going to grow up thinking the same thing. We don't give a shit, you know? I mean, let's take the strike the teachers had not so long ago about lunch times, okay? Over here in Jersey, this is how lunch times work. In some schools, they have someone to look after the lunch hour, okay? In some schools, the teachers rota the lunch, so they only have to sacrifice one lunch, eat with the children, once a week. You know? You can't stay much fairer than that, but yet they all went on strike because they didn't want to do this anymore. It's cutting into our personal time. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but over here in Jersey, half terms, when I went to school, we only had like summer, Christmas, Easter, and you'd have a week or so in between now and then during the Christmas. In this day and age, they're off school more than what they are in school. You got your summer holidays that are like 8 weeks. You got your Christmas holidays, which is again about 8 weeks. You got your Easter holiday, which is about 3. You know, and in between all that, they got 2 weeks here, 1 week there, another 2 weeks here, another week there, sometimes another week after another week. You know, they got more time off than anything. It's ridiculous, and yet they have the gall to moan about lunchtimes. Okay, that's one issue. Let's go back to my original topic. So yes, so we lost my sister to bullying, like I mentioned, and this is when this particular school, okay, and to date, with all the schools we've been dealing with lately, this is the one school that went, oh shit, we were wrong. Because that school has been so awakened, it was unreal. It's like, it's tragic that it took the death of my sister to make you realise what complete cocks you are being. But at least you're learning now. They have an anti-bullying campaign going on there. They have a school counsellor that addresses bullies. When a graduated year graduates, they named an award after my sister, a Courage Award I think it is, and they called it the Vicky Award, which was great. And this school is trying so hard to turn around and say no more, no to bullying. My sister in the school has a bench dedicated to her name. She's got a little plaque on her bench. An award's been named after her, and the school has really come together. Okay, and we're helping this school because it only takes one school to wake up and realise before the others slowly fall in line. So even though it was tragic, at least now they are learning, which they are battling the education department themselves, because the education department is still so screwed up, it's unreal. Which is why I'm now going to refer you to the situation we have with had with my brother Jordan. When he moved back over here, getting him into a school was next to impossible, because my brother has really high level of ADHD. I mean, it's crazy. He is borderline Asperger's. When something isn't going right or is something interrupting his schedule, he starts to panic a little bit and start getting tics and stuff, and it could end up violent, you know. So my brother, he's getting better as he's getting older, and the medication certainly helped. And they wanted to stick him in a school called Montalebe. Now Montalebe is a school for Down syndrome, learning impaired, handicap. Jordan's none of those, so Mum was like, well, no, this isn't where he should be. So after battling the education system, they were like, oh, okay, alright, well, we'll stick him in Hope for Life. Well, okay. I went to that school. They dealt with me. I'm sure they can deal with Jordan. 1 week Jordan was in that school. Turned around. We're not equipped to deal with him, so he can't come in no more. You're kidding, right? This is a joke. No, we're not equipped. So, fought the education system again. Moved him to another school. 1 week later. So I thought the education system again. Finally, he ended up in Larocquia. Now Larocquia turned around and went, "Oh, not sure we're equipped to deal with someone with them kind of problems, but we'll give it a go." Jordan's still there. This is the first school that went, "No, we're not going to turn a student away just because he might have a few problems. We will try and deal with it. We will work together. We will learn." Isn't that the point? That's what schools are there for. Learning. So they took after, thanks to my sister awakening her school, opening their eyes, and they're thriving now. Best educated school there is. Larocquia followed their footsteps. They are also the best educated school there is, because they are about the learning, which is the point. Now I could go on and on and on about this, and I'm pretty sure you're kind of bored of it already. So any questions, leave a comment, and I will save the rest of this for another time, because I believe I'm running out of time. But yes, it's very opinionated, and it sucks, and it's stupid, because at the end of the day, it's all about learning. Life itself, everything you do in life is a learning experience. You make mistakes, you learn from it, you move on. You learn it, don't do it again. Or do it again, or do it better, whichever the situation is. But yeah, so yeah, you know, any comments, questions, all of it, comment box below. Thank you for putting up with my bad fluidness. I hope this wasn't too boring, because I know I can rant on a bit. So the next vlog, I haven't fully decided what I'm going to talk about. I want to talk about something a bit more uplifting, because I've been talking about my experiences and my opinions and things, and it's a little to the heart and a little depressing with the loss of my sister, for example. So the next one, I want to do something more uplifting. I want to do something more fiery. I want to do something, you know. So, you know, comments below. Check my channel out. Leave a comment in the suggestion box. Let's start a discussion. Let's start a debate. Let's start a Q&A. Let's see how far we can take this. Because I want to get out there. I have a lot to say, and I need to get out there. Any help is appreciated. I'm working on making a website. Slow progress, and you know, if you want to see what I was doing before this, Chaz Fox Productions YouTube channel, Daily Video Diaries YouTube channel, links are below. They're also on my webpage. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter. I'll leave links below as well. Yeah, let's get going. Let's start the cult. Let's get the cult thriving. Okay, and I will catch you guys next week, because that is it for now, YouTubers.